Hello, this is Zip Zyphos. Welcome back to Warhammer ChaosBane. We have a very short time before the beta finishes, so here we are. We're going to have a look at the Imperial Soldier, and if we have time after, I'll have a look at the Mage. So let's have a look. This is pretty much the...
There was a time when an emperor ruled in Nome, and the empire was at peace. But that was long before you were born. Soldiering is the only life you've ever known. Your father was a swordsman in service to the Elector Count of Reichland. By the time you were 15, he was dead, and his sword and armor passed to you. You've lost count of the number of battles you fought. Some were victories, others defeats. Most were fought over the same barren hills and empty villages, year after year. You rose through the ranks, replacing men who'd fallen along the way. Then came the news of the Chaos Invasion. Panicked Reichlanders spoke of the end of the world, and you feared they were right. With the Empire divided, who could stand against Kuhl and his horde? But then a nobleman from the old Imperial capital of Nome stepped into the breach. His name was Magnus, and he called upon the warring Elector Counts to stand as one and drive back the Chaos Horde. You expected no one to listen, but this time was different. Magnus's message spread like wildfire across the Empire. Within weeks, you and your company were on the march, joining the growing army as it headed north. Not even a lifetime of battles could prepare you for the nightmare that waited at Kislev. Just when all seemed lost, Magnus and his knights launched a desperate charge against the Chaos Warlord and his bodyguards. Surrounded, you and your men held back the horde until Asavar Kuhl had fallen. It was the company's greatest victory, and its last. By the time the battle was over, you were the only one left. Once the dead were buried, you accepted Magnus's invitation to join his retinue and return with him to Nome. After the horrors you witnessed at Kislev, defending the Empire from its foes is the only battle worth fighting anymore.
Okay, so
it was an age of lawlessness and despair. A time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack!
Sounds like trouble in the courtyard. I'd better take a look.
Okay, so the Imperial Soldier, pretty much the tank class of the game, I'm guessing.
Chaos forces are storm.
We've tried the Elf Archer. That's very similar to the Demon Hunter in Diablo. Very good fun. I enjoyed that a lot. The Dwarf I tried briefly. That's looking to be like a barbarian with the leap skills and the charge. If you're coming from a sort of Diablo background. Let's have a look how this one plays. So just pretty much holding left click to begin with, so not a lot else to do. Yep, there's the potion.
Thanks, stand upstairs in the...
So we got a new sword and a new piece of armor. Okay, if you haven't checked the other videos, the video with the elf goes through the menus as I play it for the first time, and also how to equip skills, and just going to play this for a short time and then we can have a look at the skills of this character. And also you can customize god skills as well, and each character has, or each class has a space button with a special move. Archer type is a shield smash. The power charge upgrades his skill to stun enemies. Okay, so let's press space, see what we got. Okay, so we'll use that in combat and see what it does.
As you reach the... There are dark...
I hate to say it.
You saw them.
All right.
They attacked your first time.
So when this game is officially released, I will be doing an entire walkthrough on each class, holding the cutscenes and also the speech, etc. But for now, just trying to have a look at the class, see what it's about, getting a bit of a feel. There's only about an hour left of the beta, so I also want to try and have a quick look at the mage as well. Okay, so this is just saying about advanced skills. You need to use your energy, so you have one skill to generate energy and the other skill to use it. So that's to generate, and that's your using it. Looks like a spin around sword move. Okay, so that increases block chance. Don't think we even have a shield yet. Yes, we do. A very tiny one. Okay. Maybe we'll get another one soon. Let's see what the... Doesn't look terribly spectacular at the moment, but we'll see soon.
I'm too tired.
Seem to be a separate slot for the shield yet. Maybe it goes here. It'd be nice to see the actual shield that we've got, even if it's a basic one. Let's try and gather up some enemies.
Just catch my breath.
Okay. There we are. So I managed to stun him with the shield, so that's one way of getting hold of the enemies running away. Character stats. Have a look at the skills soon. See if there's any sort of block, defense, armor, piercing, cooldown, cost reduction, health regen, healing boost, speed bonus, loot. Okay, I don't actually see that we have a block chance here either, which is would be nice to see the stats. New skill, shielded charge.
I can't do that right now. It's done.
I do not doubt. You have done well.
Okay, so far pretty straightforward.
There is great.
Hot-headed.
Someone need.
New sword. Let's use that one. We can see we've got a shield now. That's nice. So 15% block chance. So the stat I was looking for is actually on the shield. Again, it would have been nice to see that on the starting shield, even if it was just something like a 2% basic chance, and to see the shield here where it gets equipped. Okay, let's go to the next area. So let's see how much of a damage this one can take. We see there he's got quite a lot of life already, but okay, definitely more tanky than the dwarf.
I'll fight until my last breath.
Actually, the right-click move for the skill of Whirling Slash seems to hit a couple of times, making it quite a lot of damage. Let's just try it on these. So certainly starting off with some very good skills to get you going. Let's try here. Charge through mobs. Yep, you can use the charge skill
I'll fight
to
until my
actually go
last
through
breath.
enemies in front of you.
I'll fight until my last breath.
Just gather them back up. And try again.
Must catch my breath first. This is not my final hour.
That's pretty cool. Let's see what that
Catch my
does.
breath first. You'll not take me alive. I'm too tired.
So plant a banner that grants all players a damage bonus and a reduction in cooldown time and energy cost. Only one banner can be placed at a time. So I'm guessing that can be altered and upgraded in the skills.
Must catch my breath first. Enough energy. You'll not take me alive.
skill, Incisive Breakthrough. Okay, that looks like a generator attack. Yep, we can see our points going up there. Advance with powerful slashing strikes. Damage taken is reduced while the skill is being used and generates energy and bonus energy for each enemy hit. So actually that seems quite good for moving forward as well. So that one. So we had some new equipment, so let's give this a go. More damage, more health, better block damage. Let's try that one. Yeah, more armor. Okay.
You'll not take me alive! It's not yet time. I'm too tired. This is not my final hour.
Damn, take it. They took them.
Okay, we're going to finish this area and then we'll have a look at the skills before we have a chance to try out the mage. So get a few bits, a few more items to try. Okay, you can see the character looking a little different. That's a nice shield. It's mostly armor, health, cost reduction, but you can see there block damage. Shields add damage too. So let's move out of here. And we're back to the hub area where it seems to split into quests as we saw with the elf. So let's have a look at the skills. So we've got the first generation. Generator has a chance to slow enemies and it generates bonus energy. That increases for each enemy hit. So that has a chance to lure and slow enemies, so that would work as a taunt. Second one, Decisive Breakthrough, that was the one we have, which is moving forwards. So it just seems to be a little bit better, so damage taken minus 10%, minus 20%, and also some counter-attack damage with the higher grade. So Shield Smash, perform a shield strike that increases block chance and generates energy and bonus energy for each enemy hit. So you see, yeah, block chance 0.5%, that's the same. It's the same. So just a little bit more damage on each by the sort of looks of that. So the Whirling Slash, the one that spins around, so that increases block chance. Yep. Hit, chance to slow, and then counter attack. So this seems to have a slow effect and then a counter attack damage boost. And then the shield charge. Counter attack damage on the last one. I just hover over them so that you can read them if you want to. So Banner of the Empire, the one that boosts the damage, that increases it to 25%, and then counter attack damage plus 50% on the higher ranked. So charge forward with shield raised. It sounds a little bit like Tempest Rush, possibly. On the monk, if you played Diablo, it would be fun to see that. So damaging and repelling enemies, yeah, seems like a charge one that pushes enemies out of the way, a good kind of get out of a corner skill. So unleash your powerful strike to the ground, some kind of seismic slam, perhaps. So this one acts as a taunt. So this is another banner, but that reduces the damage taken by 25, 30%. Grants the third level. You can see grants immunity to control effects. So let's just have a quick look. Taunt. Long slicing, strike forwards. Pistolier, fire off a heavy pistol shot, ignores armor and has a chance to stun enemies. So it's a percentage of the cost is refunded if you kill an enemy. So you've got a long range rifle shot, a massive blunderbuss, shot in a wide cone. Whether that could add a few range viability, it's unlikely, but certainly something there to get the enemy's attention. So the god skills on this god tree, see which each character has. So the skills you can unlock on that using fragments. Looking at Sigma's Blessing for damage and block chance, counter attack damage as well, and energy regeneration. And you can also be surrounded by a fiery aura. So it's a small AoE, I would think. Increases damage. And also the effect of meteors. Sounds kind of fun. And then we have passive skills. So each enemy nearby raises your damage and reduces the damage taken. Reduces cooldown time. Increases the energy gained. Increases block chance. Banners last longer. So very much if you've come from the Diablo with some sort of Crusader, skills have been adopted here. So Presented a counterattack damage to boost your main damage. And slowed or rooted take more damage. So these seem to be the same for each character. XP gain, extra gold when you donate the items, and a health bonus, speed, damage, loot quality. That's pretty standard for each of the characters so far. So passive god skills, energy gains by 25%. Counterattack damage is increased based on block chance. Nearby enemies deal less damage and take more damage. Okay. Divine Judgment. This one, Blessed Bulwark. All skill cooldowns are increased, but damage taken is reduced. Okay. Let's see, it probably goes up. Yep, so damage taken minus 20%, but cooldowns increase for 40 and damage taken minus 30%. So, certainly make you a lot more tanky, but if you're a bit more party orientated with banners, perhaps that might slow things down a bit. So contributing to the death of a champion grants all players a damage reduction bonus, so that's minus 10, lasting for 20 seconds, then 30 seconds, and then 15% lasting for 20 seconds. Okay, so that goes with, I think the dwarf had critical damage bonus and the elf had critical chance, so you can see how they would actually synergize together to get those bonuses. Okay, that's a quick overview of the Imperial Soldier. It's got some interesting skills, definitely for more tanky, so I'm looking forward to trying this when the game's released. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, click like, click subscribe, get notifications. When the game's released, I'll be doing a full set of videos for each class and the walkthrough, so you'll get notification of those. Thanks very much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.